Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones as House Dragonsbane. Before we get stuck in today's episode, I just want to iterate one of the questions that you guys put down below. How are we meant to kill dragons if there's no dragons in the world? That is actually a good question. There's no dragons in the world at the moment of pretty much this start state. There are 3 dragon eggs over in Pentos somewhere, I can't remember where. But the other thing is I have a Valyrian Steel mod installed, which allows everyone to pay for 500 gold to go on an adventure down to Valyria and try and recover some items. I have found a lot of Socians, I don't even know if that's a word, have a tendency of doing that, mainly because they have a lot of gold. They have a tendency of spending their gold on random things. And I have found also, this is a couple updates ago, so it might have changed, so that will be interesting, that random dragon eggs appear all over the place. I have found friggin' some random courtier, like, say this person, have a dragon egg spawn on them, and then they've hatched the egg as well. So don't worry, there should be dragons eventually in the world. If I have to, I can kickstart the dragons myself if I need to. But the main aim of this campaign is to explore the new Landless Wandering update. Yes, we are still of House Dragonsbane that we want to go around killing dragons. If no dragons are around, we will simply kill the Targaryens. If there is no Targaryens, we will simply kill the Valyrians, because they are descendants of the dragon. And pretty much we'll kill every high Valyrian we can think of, if we need to. So don't worry, we will hopefully start killing dragons further down, maybe episode 10, 11, in a generation or 2 once eggs start hatching. But if that's not possible, we'll kill Targaryens instead. Like I said, the main aim of this campaign is just to explore the new Wanderless campaign. Update, sorry, I should say, and all it has in all its glory. The killing of the dragons is kind of going to be a separate thing, because if you guys have watched season 1, you'll realize how hard it is to kill dragons. Even when we had prowess, I think of 50 or 60, and our martial was quite high, it was still, well, it was quite easy, but it was still hard in general to accomplish that. So like I said, that will be a bit of a back, or a side quest I should say. Our main quest is just to, like I said, explore this. So I hope that answers your questions. If it doesn't, or if you guys have any other questions, put it down in the comments below, and I will answer them as soon as I can. So today we are in the Red Keep, which is a bit weird. We should really be in King's Landing, but since yeah, we'll say the Red Keep is the King's Landing. We are going to visit the Castle Holding. We might as well scout out where we are. We're not moving our camp, so let's visit the Castle Holding. We can buy provisions, sell artifacts, peruse contracts, and try and find some followers. We might as well while we are here before going on our first quest. So few places are as majestic as a castle, and the Red Keep is no exception. Crownlanders, troops, and banners are visible everywhere in the city. As we pass through the main gates, I spot a handful of guards peeking out from the embrace. Yeah, that word above. My bodyguard Qualton looks around with a content face, seemingly enjoying the change in scenery. So, let's have a look at the Red Keep. We go to the local castle grounds. We should mingle with the locals. We go to the tavern. This option allows you to visit the local watering hole. This goes to the Castle Holding. I was thinking of something else. No. I am done here. Back to the camp. Okay, we're going to go pretty much, we'll go from the start. Let's go the local castle grounds. Since we have an intrigue of trying to kill some Targaryens, we might as well try and scout out the castle. The other thing as well, if you guys might have noticed, my eyes are purple. That is a trait that will go through generation. I added that because I thought that would be a cool little hint towards not us being Targaryens, but our forefather who killed the dragon, I can't remember his name now, you know, something magical happened, and over time his eyes turned purple. and so did his descendants. Maybe that's like a trait of being, you know, dragon magic, because we killed a dragon, which is magic. We absorbed some of that powers, which is the eyes. I don't know. I thought that'd be something kind of cool. Yeah, so we're going to go with that. Ha. So let us look around the Red Keep Castle. Okay. The Red Keep Castle grounds are, as expected, furnished for martial purpose, with casks of arrows, stray potholes, a handsome stable, and the like. The training ground is just outside the gates, and a handful of garrison guards are dawdling around the entrance, either half asleep or polishing their weapons. Oh, this seems quite easy just to walk in and assassinate people. Carlton looks around contemplatively, then ponders the robust banner depicting the Targaryen coat of arms, gently swaying in the winds. So we can visit the local training grounds. We should look for some able bodies at the garrison. We're going to visit the local training grounds. So this seems to be the path where you pick up some troops. So let's check it out. Okay. The Red Keep, the training grounds. And I tells ya, things have been going south around here for ages. The local master of arms, Robin, snorts, then continues, this incessant looking over my shoulder, questioning mine. He falls quieter as I approach the range. Instinctively, I check out the plethora of equipment and training obstacles, doing my best to ignore Robin's defiant look. This is kind of funny, yeah, no, always looking over his shoulder, being very suspicious, especially with King Ares being in charge and how paranoid he was as well. And we haven't even started the Civil War, so that's going to be quite interesting as well. So, yes. Let's have a training session. We don't have 210 gold. I don't know what that would do. Maybe improve our prowess. Maybe increase our education trait. I'm not too sure. But for 210 gold, that's a lot. Well, it might not be a lot for an adventure, but it seems to be a lot. 210 gold. You should come join our camp. Plenty of freedom. Okay, so we need a proving ground to employ the Master of Arms officer. What is he like? He's terrible anyway. He's technically not... Yeah. Okay, so he's technically not the actual Master of Arms of the Red Keep, but he's just a wanderer who would become our Master of Arms. Anyway, we're going to ignore that. We're going to go out in second thoughts. We're going to return. And then let's head down to the Garrison, see what is there. So I'm assuming the top one is Master of Arms and a bit of training. This one seems to be maybe a bodyguard or something along those lines. Let's find out. I'm not going to read these anymore for you guys. So if you guys want to check them out, just pause the video and read it yourself. I'll read it in my mind and we'll continue on. Okay, so there's a bit of a battle going on. Humphrey, what are you like? 15, 9, not very good. I think we'll probably skip over you, or Gwen. You're just as bad. Okay, so neither of them are really an option. He joins our camp for 170 gold. Holy crap, no. No, definitely not neither of those two. Anyone fancy a round of dice? So, we got a 44% chance of gaining 20 gold and a small chance of losing 10 gold each. We're going to do it. We're going to lose some stress, but also I think being a drunken and arrogant, I think, you know what, we would take this as an opportunity to play some dice. So let's see if we can... Unfortunately, we lost. That sucks. So the question is, can we go back? Due to interlopers, the door to the garrison are shut for... Okay. For the rest of this visit. So we can't just keep going back and doing that again. Anyway, let's head back to the main square. So we lost 10 gold, unfortunately. And that just sums up our day. Now it's raining. Anyway. Let's head to the taverns and see what the locals have for us. I won't mind hearing a tale or two. We're going to have a seat by the fire. Let's see what the story is about. Gregor. You are not that great either. Wow, these guys are terrible. I suppose they would have already been picked up if they were pretty good. Anyway. That story has a few good points. We got a chance of increasing our intrigue by 1. Intrigue lifestyle experience by 100. And exotic intrigue. Which doesn't really give us anything. We pay 43 gold, which we don't have. We get Hastaluda, which isn't too bad. But we might pick that up by wandering around anyway. Oh, we lose some stress. Okay, we're going to say that that story has a few good points. I want to try and get at least 100 intrigue lifestyle experience. Okay, so we got exotic intrigue, which I don't think it does anything. No, at the moment it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. This character has deceptive takeaways from an exotic story. Okay, fair enough. Well, the storyteller has no more stories, so let us see who is up for recruitment. Let's see the local talents. Ooh, we got Brand the Strong. He's not bad, especially in intrigue. Okay, who else do we have? We got Davos the Chase. He's good as well, especially in martial. And we got Jane. She's not bad. She could have been better. But her base is so terrible. Is everyone's base? No. So she would have been good if she had a bit more. She had a base of, say, 8 in stewardship. Unfortunately, everything just didn't fall her way. The other thing is, we may be able to marry her as well. So we're going to probably get, unless she's asking for too much. Yeah. So these guys are asking for too much gold. She will join for free, which is pretty good. And then we can see if we can actually marry her. We may not. I just want to see if that becomes an option if we have a female follower. So yes, Jane can follow us. That is good. She's now our courtier. She may be a good... Like, she's got good fortune building. So the two combined may be a good overall stat for something if that's available. So we're going to say we're done here. We're going to return to the square. And let's see what we got. I think I was thinking of something else. Supplies are this way. We don't need supplies. The town crier may have something for us. So let's look for a contract and see what's available. Okay. We got 2 Justia contracts, 2 intrigue contracts, and 2 transport contracts. 75 prestige. I think, Okay, so we got ourselves an intrigue one. We got ourselves a transport one, and what is this one down here? This is a learning skill contract. I think we're going to, just for the shits and giggles, I know it kind of doesn't really follow us. You know, we're not the righteous one, but we're going to go the Justia contracts for 75 prestige. I just want to check out all of them. And we can say, well, technically we're a knight. Yes, we're down on our luck, but we're willing to take almost any contract. And if that means obeying the law and arresting criminals, we're willing to do it. Being a kind of a criminal ourselves, we know where they like to hide. And, you know, money's money at the end of the day. Our sworn shield has pretty much said, you know what? You know, he's ambitious. It's like, you know, being a criminal isn't everything. If we can raise up in the ranks, we may be able to become more powerful. I don't know, something along those lines. That's a good excuse. So we're going to say, yes, creates up to 2 Justia contracts. So we might only get 1, to tell you the truth. So we're going to say that, head back, and that's pretty much done. We're going to leave the Red Keep, and we're going to see what we've got. So these seem to be Rescue Affairs Subject Scheme. Rescue Affairs Subject Scheme. Okay, so this is where kind of the repetitive can come into play, I have heard. By the looks of it, they're a prowess, which is fine, because we do have decent prowess. Not the best. Okay. So if this is the Red Keep, that's fine. We have contracts available. We can abduct the foe, which is that one, which we are going to travel to accept. I'm going to close it down just for a second, because I don't want to do that yet. Find spouse. Okay, so we can marry female followers. You know what? The funny thing is, she's not the greatest, but she's not bad. She's got robust and she's got comely. Her stats are very average. She is obese, so that's alright. What else can we do? We can seduce her and make her our lover. I think that makes probably the most sense. I don't think we would marry, but I think we would seduce her to become our lover. Then any bastard children can continue the bloodline. Maybe that sounds a lot more sense than finding a spouse and living happily ever after. And plus, we may come across, you know, a lord who's very thankful for us and offer one of his younger daughters to us in marriage. Anyway, but we're going to start this game. We're going to start seducing Jane. I haven't seen this before, so I don't know if it's an update or one of the new DLCs. Scheme phase in like 318 days. Odds are excellent, which is good, because we have our intrigue, we're her liege, scheme modifier, opinions a little bit, but Jane's intrigue is down. So I wonder if the higher it is, the better it is, or the lower it is, the better it is. Every 5 intrigue above 15 gains 1 starting adventures to intrigue. Don't know if that helps us out. So anyway, we're going to start scheming. And the other thing is, we've got 3 followers now, which is pretty good. So he is still my second, which is fine. And you never know, our sons might pick up robust or comely as well, which is good. And the traits aren't too bad. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Everything else is looking pretty good. We've seen everything else from episode 1. So let's go and abduct a foe. So he's going to pay us 106 gold. Gains 30 opinion of us. Oh, the funny thing is, you have a daughter. And she's got... it's funny. Sorry. Just looking at the parted hairline. It's kind of funny. Anyway, we get 250 food. Now, the thing is with food, we don't care about. It's the gold. We get a weak hook on him. So we might be able to blackmail him on certain things. There we go. We might have found our issue for getting married as well. And we could become a lord as well if we somehow knock him off. Marry his daughter using the contract. Anyway, we'll see. It might not be possible. We won't do that anyway. We gain the traits Gallows Bite. So legitimacy is down. Oof, that's rough. Opinion of Gallows Bite's character goes up. We got access to Bandit, which gives us Marshal. Okay. General opinion goes down. Marshal there. So overall, not too bad. It gives you a little bit of Marshal. General opinion, of course, goes down. I'm not surprised you're a bandit. Trickster. Diplomacy. Alright. Oops. Diplomacy per level of fame. So all of this pretty much gives you a bad opinion. So everyone doesn't like you. I'm not too fussed about that. Thieving, intrigue, scheme, secrecy. Okay, more intrigue. Alright. Poacher, stewardship. I would have thought thieving might be also stewardship, maybe. But anyway, so that gives us stewardship and garrison provision. That's not bad. Opinion goes down, I suppose, because poaching is technically illegal. General opinion, I could understand being down for lords, but the commoners, you'd think it would be a plus, you know. Anyway, and Marauder +1 prowess. General opinion, another prowess there, and that's about it. So Marauders give us just prowess. This gives us stewardship. This gives us intrigue, diplomacy, and martial. Alright. And we also gain 10 experience in Marauder. Oh, that's not too bad. Potential failures. We spend 25 prestige. We still gain the traits. And we get a little bit of experience. Cool. And it's a pretty easy tier. So we're going to travel to accept. That is fine. You're terrible. Ugh. I am going to appoint you anyway. I'm assuming it's free. That's alright. And scout for talent. Sure. Since it's free, we might as well scout for talent. We're not going to purchase anything because we don't have the gold. And you got to repurchase it every time you travel as well. It would be nice, and it might be possible, if you can pick up perks as a wanderer that kind of cover this. I don't know, maybe become a... I'm trying to think. So, you know, an aggressive leader. Sorry, an aggressive attacker. You become, I don't know, a pathfinder or something like that. That would be cool. Traits like that just kind of covers it over a large period of time, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's get underway. We're still seducing Jane. I don't know if we can do two at the same time. Like I said, the Civil War is going on as well. So let us see if we are heading there. Are we? Or what are we doing? The new Maester of King's Landing. For 20 gold, he joins us. He's gluttonous, he's lazy, he's gregarious, he's a maester, and he's a bit of a fighter. For 20 gold, he joins us. I would normally say no. I don't think we really need a maester, but the others have convinced me that having a maester on hand would be quite useful, especially if one of us gets ill or injured. He doesn't have it, but a maester would know the bare basics of survival, things like that. So we're going to accept it. It's going to cost us most of our gold. We are losing 1 point... Ooh, okay, we're losing 1.1... Sorry, 0.1 gold per turn... sorry, per month. Which isn't good. And... Okay, travel. Maybe the war... so the war might have bugged it out. So we are now learning. We gained 100 learning lifestyle experience and 100 piety for visiting the dragon pit. So that's fine. So, if that's the case, can we customize routes on the way home? We might as well visit the rest of the city as well. So we're just going to apply that. We'll pick up 100 learning lifestyle, more learning lifestyle, and I think we get intrigue by going back there, but also diplomacy as well. So, wait. When you visit the Red Keep, yeah, we technically visited it, but we did. Okay. Oh, no, we didn't do it. Bugging me, purple. Cool. Let's go there and there. Apply. Whoops. Oh, no. Okay, I buggered that up. Bugger. Ooh. That's interesting. Did I just completely break that? Well, we visited the Red Keep, and we got all the points. Okay, let's travel there now. Cool. And let's not say go home as well. I forgot go home. Just sends you back home. We're going to accept and then travel. Cool. Excellent. We're on our way for our first mission, finally. Journeying through Farmwell, I bypass a particular looking tent splayed open with its yet more peculiar looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty master. That sounds really weird. So he's a witch. Now we can kill him, get a bit of dread. Because we're wrathful, we gain stress. Really? We're not spending gold because we got no gold. You know what? And we're not sadistic, so we just wouldn't really go around murdering people. Yes, we are wrathful and rude, but that doesn't mean... And we are a murderer, but that was more self-defense, I think. And it was for us to survive more than sadistic. So we're going to say, I'm not interested. Okay. Hostile acquisitions. So I'm assuming we got to pick up this person. Or abduct him. He's slow. He should be an opportunity. He should be quite easy. But we'll see. The instructions from Lord Thoron are clear. Find a time when Jarion is Garion? Would it be Garion or Jarion? Don't know, don't care. is vulnerable. Dispatch any guards he might have, and bring him back to White's Plate alive and in chains. Simple enough. The good lord didn't go into great detail about exactly why he wants this particular man kidnapped, by clandestine thugs, but it's not really our place to ask. I can't see him really being... Maybe it's not him to torture. Maybe he's like a runaway person. Well, he's slow, so maybe because he's a bit special, he's trying to find him again. Damn. Slow, -2. Wait, base 12. Wow. If he had some good stats, he would be powerful as F in that department. Anyway, let us just get on with our task. This option adds agents to slots that gives a balanced range of contributions. Remember, we're here to earn. This option adds agent slots that focus on success, scheme length, and no slip ups any of you. Secrecy. So I don't know if the secrecy's really interested. It's success is 22%. Secrecy is 51. I think we want to improve our success. So we're going to remember we're here to earn. We're going to pause it there because we now have this. Intrigue, countermeasures. I don't want to do countermeasures. No. That doesn't help us out. That doesn't help us out. That doesn't either. That just helps us oppose schemes like seduce, convert to witchcraft, elope. Steal artifacts and things like that. General opinion. -30. No. Strengthen sentries. Yeah. No. So none of this is really useful. We got no spies. We got no hooks. And we're trying to abduct him. So, execute scheme. 51% chance. Okay. Let's get a thug. Ooh, he will join. That adds 24. That's really good. I'm happy with that. And the good thing is, it's free because he's one of our members. So yeah, we're up to 54. It slowly increases. We're not going to execute it because I want to wait until it's as high as possible. I think that's how it works. She's willing to join, so that's another 18. So we're going to put you in there. She's a thug. I suppose she's quite strong. Does this? It does. Okay, cool. We want to go Qualton for 25. Excellent. So we're up to 97%. So that's good. And look out. Well, I'd rather get the +8 in days until next phase, I'm assuming. Secrecy, yeah, 1 isn't going to increase it a lot. That gives us a little bit of a better option. Because he's lazy and he loses opinion of us. He doesn't like us at all, really. Why's that? Because we're a murderer, we're vengeful, but we did employ him. You know what? We're going to order him to do it anyway. He doesn't like us, but hey, that's the job, you know. You joined us, not us joined you. Okay. This should kick off automatically as well. I'm not going to click on that because that will close it down. So we got 2 events going on. We are going to try and kidnap him. 0 breaches out of 5. So I don't know what the next phase is. So maybe that slowly increases. Okay, growth base. 15.4 per phase. Alright, so we got 50... We got a bit of time before the next phase. And it adds 15 per phase. And I'm assuming each phase there's a chance of it being discovered. Is it because we're arrogant? Oh, you bastard. Because we're arrogant. Ooh. Spend adventures to interact with your abduction foe scheme. I don't want to click it just yet, just in case there's no way to turn around. Ooh, he got pet cat. Okay. Congratulations. And you're malnourished. So I got somebody who's obese and somebody who's not feeling very well. Well, I'm going to leave the episode there. I didn't realize it's been going on for so long. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We've finally started our first contract. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for staying tuned this far. If you guys enjoyed this episode and this series, as always, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, where hopefully we can get our first contract underway and complete it. So until then, you guys have a good one. Bye for now.